The Tuesday morning began like any other at Fort Henderson, the military base of the U.S. Army Custody and Legal Affairs Division, CAL, located just outside Oklahoma City. Recruit James Sullivan, only 22 years old, tightened the belt of his uniform while glancing at the courtyard through the fogged window of the barracks. It had been only 3 months since he'd completed basic training, and his assignment to CAL wasn't exactly what he'd dreamed of when he enlisted, but he accepted his responsibilities with the seriousness of someone who carried the weight of the uniform on his shoulders. That morning, Sergeant First Class Marcus Webb summoned him to the administrative office. Webb was a 15-year veteran whose scars told stories he rarely shared. His face, hardened by time and difficult decisions, showed little emotion as he handed Sullivan the transfer order. "Sullivan, you're doing a transport today," Webb said, without lifting his eyes from the documents on his desk. "Detainee classification C3. Transfer from our facility to the Federal Detention Center in Lawton, roughly a 2-hour drive." Sullivan nodded, trying to hide his nervousness. It would be his first solo transport. Until then, he had always accompanied other guards on their missions, observing procedures, learning protocols. Now, for the first time, the responsibility would be entirely his. "Understood, Sergeant." "What's the detainee's profile?" Webb finally looked up, studying the young recruit for a moment before answering. "Marcus Antoine Reeves, 37. Convicted of desertion and assaulting a superior officer. He's served 8 months of a 3-year sentence. Behavior considered stable, no recent disciplinary incidents. But don't underestimate anyone, Sullivan. Desperate men do unthinkable things." The sergeant's words echoed in Sullivan's mind as he headed to the armory to retrieve his service weapon, a 9mm Beretta M9, loaded and secured. He checked the ammunition twice, as he'd been trained, holstered the weapon, and proceeded to the detention area where Reeves was already being prepared. Reeves was a medium-height man with broad shoulders, hinting at years of military training. His brown eyes were piercing, though not overtly hostile. He wore the standard orange detainee uniform, his hands already cuffed in front when Sullivan arrived. "Good morning," Sullivan said, maintaining a professional but non-aggressive tone. Reeves simply nodded, saying nothing. But his